Welcome to Café Con Leche. Today, I'm Danny.
And I'm Carla.
And today we have two very special guests. We have William Carlos Angulo, the choreographer of In the Heights, and the lovely and talented Miss Nancy Lemanager. Did I get it right? Yes! Who is our associate director? Aha! So we're going to take a few minutes. We're going to ask them some questions about the show. You know, get to know them a little bit. But first, the most very important question, ¿verdad? How do you like your café? How do you like it? Do you like it con leche? Do you like it half and half? Do you like it sugar? How do you like it?
Do you like it like you like your men?
Black.
Ooh!
That is the truth.
Yes, please.
Solo negro, sí.
I like mine light and sweet.
Light and sweet. Well, Carla always makes fun of me because I like mine so very light. I like leche, a little café con my leche.
Sí.
So, you know.
Claro.
What about you, Carla? Because we're going to have to answer it eventually.
I like mine very sweet, with a little bit of cinnamon, and a little darker than me.
Aww. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to bounce back and forth and ask you guys some questions about In the Heights. Are you ready?
Right.
Yeah.
Would you like to start?
Sure. For either of you, what would you say In the Heights is about? Oh my.
Sound like
In the Heights is about family, it's about community, it is about resilience, and specifically it's about resilience in the face of adversity. It's about a neighborhood of people that sort of represents our people as a whole, and it really reflects our particular resilience in the face of everything going wrong, in the face of everybody telling us no, and the beauty that comes with all of that.
That was so good.
I like that.
That was so good.
She's right.
It's fine. Okay, next question. We'll go with Nancy this time. Nancy, name one way it has changed your life working on this show.
Oh gosh.
I know, intense.
That's
The serious, hard-hitting questions.
You know, we like our telenovelas.
Well, I would say the biggest way it has changed my life is meeting this amazing group of people. Because it's really, the cast truly represents what this show stands for, in my opinion. It's about what is community and what is home, and how do you create that. And you can create that in a number of different circumstances, but the way that you have brought yourselves and each other to this show, it's magic. It's magic. So having gotten to meet all of you, I say is the biggest way it's changed my life.
Yay! Your turn.
Let's see. For either of you, what is your favorite part of In the Heights?
Oh, gosh, that's a hard question.
No pressure that we're right here. Hoping that they choose our parts.
It changes all the time, but I cry 100% of the time with Carnaval. 100% of the time, that one gets me.
Be ready.
Because it's all of the above, you know. It's joy and it's pain, and that's what life is, you know. And sort of everybody in the cast coming out the other end of it, being like, "No, I choose to love myself today," is like, I'm getting choked up just talking about it. It's my favorite.
All right, Nancy. What should audiences expect to see or feel when they come see the show?
So many different things.
Oh, a
You're
cloud
gonna
went by.
We're getting rained on. No, you're going to see, well, first and foremost, insanely talented group of people. Like, insanely talented group of people. You're going to laugh a lot. You're going to cry unexpectedly, and you're going to sort of question what it means, where your place is in community, and what you want.
So we do have to head out. Have to start our last preview. But one last question before we go. If you could be anyone in the show, who would it be?
Carla, hands down, Carla. When I was interviewed for this job, I talked about Carla because of her line in Carnaval, again, my favorite part of the play, where she says, "My mom is Dominican-Cuban, my dad is from Chile, NPR," which means I'm Chile, Dominican, but I always say I'm from Queens. I was like, When I saw this show on Broadway, when I was just a little baby, I looked at Carla at that moment and I was like, that is me exactly, with my complicated ass story that I'm always having to explain to people. And here's this group of people on stage who are not only saying that that is them, but also saying that, like, looking straight at me into my heart and loving me and embracing me and calling me family. And it was incredibly powerful for me to see that at that time.
Nancy, real quick, pick somebody.
Sunny.
Sonny, why?
Because I love him.
Yes, I love him too. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming on Café Con Leche.
Sí.
Until next time.
Salud.
Cheers.
Happy final preview, y'all. Love
Enjoy
you.
your
Come see the
café.
show.